Hi group, and welcome to Module 5. Module 5 marks the halfway point of our entire semester together. I know that you have all been working very hard, and I want to acknowledge your hard work as well as encourage you to keep up the momentum for this course. At this point, you all know how to complete the critical reflections. You've all had the experience of locating additional resources to help your group. You've all practiced with the technology to have virtual sessions, and you will have hopefully started on creating the research for your digital participatory research project. I want, as I said before, to encourage you to keep up your hard work and continue supporting your group members as you work on your final project. During this module, we will continue doing some of the same activities that you have completed in previous modules. For example, you will have 3 readings that I'm asking you to provide a critical annotated response for. These readings are very interesting because they talk about work at the local level. For example, one article talks about the issues and the history within the Miami community and how that has impacted education within our district or within South Florida. I know that many of you are actually not natives of Miami or South Florida, and I know that many of you are actually engaged in this course throughout the United States or even in other countries. If you have the opportunity and have a similar type of resource about your schools or your community or even your country, I encourage you to share that with your group members. That way everyone can kind of understand the similarities and differences between the types of schools that we are currently working with or that we send our students. The second article is a great article about Bob Moses, and FIU has currently engaging with a variety of programs that are employed in urban schools, and Bob Moses' Algebra Project is one such program. Bob is an incredible speaker, but even better than that, he's an incredible listener. And so Joni Wynn's article about Bob Moses is a great example of how we can lead just by listening to our colleagues. I think that you'll find that useful within your group dynamics, but I also want to encourage you to think about the way that you can take what you're learning in this course and in this program back to your school to be a leader of the teachers in your community. Finally, you will see an example of one group's digital participatory research project from Revolutionary Education. As with the previous module, you are also required to find 2 outside sources. These could be YouTube videos, TED Talks, books, but we also want to encourage you to look for peer-reviewed journal articles and scholarly pieces that can provide the core or the foundation of the research that you will be talking about in your project. Now, this module is titled Making Methodological Choices, which is reflective of the chapter that you completed in the previous module. At this time, I want your group to be thinking about the types of choices and methods that you can use to communicate the issues and solutions for your digital research project. You will be asked to participate in a virtual session during this module, but this module is different in that myself or Professor Pombo wants to join you for the beginning of that process. We want to be there to be able to answer your questions or concerns about your project and to double check and see that you guys are all off to the right track. And we'd rather do this now so that we can correct any issues prior to the completion of your multimedia project. So you will see a format requesting days and times, and we will ask one member of your group to email us or fill out the survey to let us know which is the best time for your group to meet. And then we will decide, myself and Professor Pombo, according to our schedule, which sessions that we will be able to attend. We will just start at the very beginning, be there to interact with you all, answer your questions, help problem solve. But then we will log off and allow you to continue your virtual discussion where you're talking about your readings, the sources that you're pulling in, and your plans for your final project. Also during this module, I want to make sure that all of our grades are updated. So towards the end of this module, you will receive an email from me indicated that we have had a chance to review and evaluate all of the work that you have turned in thus far. Then that provides you the opportunity to A, know where you're standing in this course, and B, respond back to us if you think that there has been a mistake or if there was some confusion over the grades. But I like to make sure that students sort of know where they're at various points in the semester, and this will be the opportunity for me to check in with you all. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact us. I'm very much looking forward to working with your groups this week, and I hope that you all are continuing the hard work that you're doing and enjoying this course in current trends and issues in education. Thank you and have a great week.